advertising their shop where you would bring your son who was going to be bar mitzvah, and he could get his bar mitzvah suit at this store that was advertising.
What did they do?
And the name of the store was Joe and Paul's.
Joe and Paul's? And what did they sing?
They sang Joe and Paul a Farganigan. Joe and Paul can a bargain tegan a suit, a coit, a gabardine.
A gabardine.
Bring the Rhine dein kleine Sehen.
I enjoyed you raising our children too. There's only one reason. I don't know who's going to watch this thing, but I'm going to tell you guys something. There's only one reason to ever have children, and that's so that you can have grandchildren. Otherwise, who needs them, right?
No, I don't agree, of course.
Okay.
We've always had this issue of not always agreeing.
Oh no, but I don't really agree with that either. But it's just a line that I like to use every once in a while, especially when my children are around. Well, we didn't cut a lot of weapons, but
He
cut
cut
a
a
couple
lot of
things.
weapons.
Couple things.
They were
Cut
huge.
that plane, and he cut another thing. Nothing huge. It's just almost the same defense budget as what we had under Bush. It's almost exactly the same. It never goes down, that defense budget. We can't pass health care in this country. We can't
Yes, we
pass.
can.
Yeah, we can't
We will.
pass all kinds of stuff. We can't send kids to college at UC because we don't have the money. Every 4 years, over and over and over and over. It's not just him. It's been with the last group too. And never in my lifetime am I going to see anything that I agree with. I'm conditioned to that now, and I know it and I believe it, because none of them have the balls to do it. The only one in my lifetime that had the balls to do it was FDR, and he did it. And it was a much more serious thing than what this guy's looking at. So, I think that you were in favor of the guy, but when he's not performing properly, you have a duty to admit that he's not performing properly and not to support him right down the line with every fucking thing that he does.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap. A time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep.
I love you all being here, and
Got some pie?
I hope we can keep doing this for as long as it's possible.
And that we will.
I feel that I'm just going to keep going on for a long time now, so you guys will just have to get used to this. And, okay.
Look, bye.
A time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time of love, a time of hate, a time of peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. To everything, turn.
Forever. You know what that means, Sam? One generation passes away. That means that when grandparents or great-grandparents get very old, what happens to them? They pass away, and then maybe new babies are born. That's a new generation is coming in, and that's the way the world works, right?
A time to be born. And a time to die.
My father's mansion has many rooms, with room for all of his children, as long as we do share his love, and see that all are free, and see that all are free to know, and see that all are free to grow.